with myself, HMK, and we're going to talk about one of my third favourite games on Steam. And the reason it's my third favourite game is I'm going by the amount of hours that I've played it. And that is a game called Empyrion Galactic Survival. And currently we have played 289 hours. And I must say, it's one of the games that I currently do like having on my channel constantly. Is it the third or is it the second? No, it's the second. It's the second favourite game that I have on my channel currently. The first one is Fortress Craft Evolved with over 980 hours, but we're digressing. We're going to go back to talking about Empyrion Galactic Survival. So what can you do in this? What is Empyrion Galactic Survival about? Well, basically, you crash land on a planet and you have 3 planets to pick from now. You have an easy oxygen planet to pick from. You have, I think it's medium to hard planet to pick from where there's no oxygen. And then you have an extremely hard planet, which is a new one that's come out, which is an alien planet, and some of the resources can only be gotten from attacking alien bases. We have never done that level yet, so we are looking forward if we ever start a new series, because really now we're at the time in the game where the devs, when they do a new update, are telling us that you don't really need to start a new series. Now, normally when there's a big major update, we do start a new series. It can be a bit of a hassle doing it that way, but sometimes to get the new effects that the devs have put into the game, it's always best to start. I mean, because again, this is an alpha game, and there's quite a lot to do in it. You can go planet mining, you can go asteroid field mining. There's 3 types of main ship that you use in the game. One is, well, actually 4 vehicles now. There's 4 vehicles. You got a motorbike, so instead of you running around looking for resources, you get on your motorbike and you zoom around the planet and find out what you can. There's a hover vehicle or hovercraft, which is more diverse than the motorbike because it can go across water and liquids. Then there's the small vehicle, or better to say, it's more like oh god, I'm trying to think of the word now. It's like a space shuttle, because basically you can do you can go to outer space in it. Okay, so you can go from planet to planet in it. It's not recommended because I think you can go from planet to a moon, but you can't go from planet to planet. So there's that thing. There's that thing to look towards it, and you need a lot of supplies if you're going to go do that, and it can be very, very risky, very, very dangerous. But we are actually going to do that in our series. We're going to get in our space shuttle. We've got a home point. We're going to go in a space shuttle. We're going to go to the moon, and we're going to build a base on the moon. Just because we want to build a base on the moon, nothing else. Just because we want to go and build one. And the other thing that you can do is build what they call a capital vessel. Now, the capital vessel is the really long build, the really one that you've got to design properly, because there's several functions that you can do with a capital vessel. Now, before the recent update that the devs did, you could land your capital vessel on a planet quite safely. But apparently now there's NPC capital vessels in space. So you can and possibly will be fired upon. We don't know about much of that area yet because we haven't actually got to that area. So we're looking forward to that, and we are going to be doing that hopefully very shortly, because we have just built our space shuttle. Okay, I'm going to say space shuttle, but they call it a small vehicle, and it's great for hopping around a planet as well, because once you've found your resources, yeah, it's nice to go in a hovercraft, because the hovercraft has automatic miniguns. So if you come across any drones or anything while you're mining, it will keep you covered. Whereas with the small vessel, it only does rockets. You don't have a minigun on a small vessel, which I kind of find is a bit disappointing. But because you can go to and from space with it, I'm kind of thinking, well, okay, we're waiting for the rocket launchers, and you've got automatic homing sequence on it, and we are going to do a combat version of the small vehicle, because we want to have a planetary attack. And that's another thing that we really like in this game, is that the wildlife at night, there's special wildlife at night that will attack you. Okay, you've got great big spiders. I've not seen very many of those actually on the planet that we're on. You've got raptors, because where we are, we're on a dinosaur kind of planet. And basically anything you shoot at will attack you. Okay, some will run away, and you can't tame some of the animals, because there's like some animals you can get milk from, but you've got to kill them, which I kind of think is a little bit pointless. I'd like to be able to keep those one or two of those animals to get the milk from them, but I don't think they're currently going to be doing that. Hopefully down the road they will do. You can go out, get nets and capture them. On the mining side, there's quite a few different ways that you can mine. Now I've got to cover the rest of the game quite quickly, because I've only got 6 minutes left. And basically you start off with a basic drill, then you get to a automatic drill, then you get to a T2 automatic drill, and then you get something which is an automatic mining apparatus, which you just plonk in, leave, power it, and off you go, and you come back in a couple of hours and it will mine the ore for you. On the small vehicle, on the hovercraft vehicle, you actually can put on some mining gear and have a mining vehicle. We are really looking forward to having that. And again, you have two different levels. You have a basic drill and you have an automatic drill. So we're looking forward to that. What else is there? There's different types of planets. All the planets have different type of atmospheres. You've got an ice planet, you've got a lava planet, you've got a desert planet, and you have got things that are all different. All the planets are different, and depending where you start and how you start is depending how difficulty you are going to have in the game. You can set difficulty on your gameplay, which is really nice now, because you can have constant drone attacks, and so you've got to keep your base guns in good repair, you've got to keep your ammo in good nick. If you're running out of food but you're running out of ammo, you've got to decide: do I go out and get the materials to make ammo, or do I shoot them myself, and do I go and do food? It's lots of stuff. But you can have indoor greenhouses and stuff like that, and it's really is nice. I would actually recommend doing this game. I'm really looking forward to the future of Empyrion Galactic Survival. I would like to see more active attacks on your base, because we don't get a lot of attacks at night. Night is actually quite peaceful. It's just dark. The only thing that will come and attack you really are the raptors, and now that you're in a hover vehicle, they don't really do anything like that. So it would be nice if there would be a way that you would have to have like a force field up at night would be nice, or just something that, if you don't have, depending on the size of the base that you have, would be how much the creatures at night would come and attack you, because you're invading their planet, but there doesn't seem to be a lot. And the area of safety that the guns give you is quite far. You're looking on the first planet, the oxygen planet that we're looking at. You're having a rate of around about 300 meters safety zone. So anything that you build within those 300 meters, yeah, is yours. It is quite safe. Now we've just built a small base minigun with just a gun, a power plant, a fuel tank on it, and an ammo case on it. And we actually might put that in a strategic location because of the way the drones come at us. Because if you kill the drones, you get materials, and currently where the drones are falling, they are falling in water, and it's quite annoying, because it's just one of those things that, you know, we haven't got anything to bring up the land like we used to. The crystal that you need for fuel is normally underwater on some of the planets. On the moons, it's on the surface. On the ice planet, it's on the surface, so it's really nice, easy to go and get. We are waiting for a galaxy map. We've only got a system map at the moment, but hopefully when we got the galaxy map, then we can decide to see what type of capital vessel that we're going to get. Are we going to have one that can act as a mobile base, is what we normally go for? We have guns, it can land on the planet, it can take off the planet. Or are we going to have one where it just stays in safe with extreme amount of power, and we can make sure that we're safe and defense with defense and attack equipment on it? I'd like to speak more about the game, but we're out of time. Go and look at it. It's on my channel. It's a regular feature. We'll see you next time when we talk about one of the other games that we play. Have fun. Stay safe. Bye for now.